Today we'll be making the gnome from My First Origami Fairy Tales kit. The kit comes with paper, and this is the paper that was used to make the gnome for the book, but for instruction purposes we'll be using just a plain sheet of what we call kami, which is colored on one side and white on the other. We'll begin on the white side, and our first step is to fold corner to corner. And then open it up, rotate it, and do it again, the other two corners. Now we're going to make some pinch marks to use as landmarks so that the model will have the right proportions. So the first thing we're going to do is turn it around because it's easier to lift and fold away from you. So take the top layer, the single layer, and bring the tip to the far edge right along the center. And make a little pinch mark right here. Now take that same pinch mark and bring that to the far edge too. So here we go, lining it up, and you can just see the paper underneath. And make a pinch mark and bring it down. And next step is to take the same tip and bring it to the pinch mark we just made. Now we're going to be making another pinch mark, starting from the bottom point here and bringing it to the edge of this triangle here. Make a teeny little pinch mark and unfold. And the last step here for all our pre-folder is to bring that pinch mark we just made to that edge so the point will overlap this triangle. So here we go, lining up right along the center and crease. Now let's turn it around again, and we're going to make some large creases. So we need to lift the model up off the table in order to do this. This crease starts at the very end of this center crease, and we're going to fold it around underneath. We call this a mountain fold. And right here at the tip, that's where that crease starts. And where does it end? We don't know the end point here, but we're going to use as a guide where this edge intersects this center crease. See that? Here's the edge, and here's the center crease. So line that up nicely and make your crease straight down the side. The next step is to do the same thing on the other side. So lifting the model from the table, roll this flap behind, and now you see it's very pointy at the top. And roll that edge so that roll the flap so the edge here aligns with the center crease, the same as this one. And there you have it. Now we're ready for the next step. We're going to take this little flap here at the top and fold it up as far as it can go without tearing the paper. And then fold it back down again. We wanted to set that crease. Now we need to open these flaps up to make it possible to do the next step, which is unfold this layer, and that crease we just made, take that little tip and fold it under right along the same crease. It's just going the other way. Now fold it back down again, and now that point is hidden inside this flap. And now we're going to restore these two side flaps. This is the gnome's hat. This is his face and his beard. And now we're going to be making his legs and arms out of these two flaps here. So to do that, first thing to do is turn it over to the other side. It kind of looks like an insect. And we're going to fold these two flaps here at the bottom to align with the bottom edge. The crease will align right with the bottom edge. There's one, and here's two. Okay. Now we're going to fold them back down again, like this. But we're going to turn it over to the other side so we can get a good position, so we can look at them and make sure that they're in the right place. There's no exact place where these go, but you want them to be pretty much the same size. And so you're going to have to do some adjustments here a little bit. Now you see how those triangles are about the same size? And they're both pointing straight down approximately. You can make a little bit more adjustments here. And crease. All right. These are going to be the feet. Now we need to make the arms. So to make the arms, we're going to take this edge of the foot, of the leg here, and fold it to lie along the center crease. Just like this. And you're going to have to crease through all layers. So now this crease, this edge goes right up and down. I'll make it a little bigger so you can see. Right there. And we'll do the same on the other side. So the two edges meet in the middle. Now notice these little triangle flaps, these are going to be the hands. Make this a little smaller so now you can see the whole model more easily. Next we're going to make the feet. So to do that, we're going to take these flaps here and fold them up right to where this V, the bottom of this V. Make this a little bigger. See this V here? So right at the bottom of there, you have to work the paper a little bit and round it out underneath so you can make a nice crease. There's one. And here's another one. And that's all the folding. You'll see the next step is going to open it up. These are going to be the feet. Bring them down so they kind of stick out. And these are going to be the hands. So sort of open the model from the side here and fold the hands inward like that on one side and then on the other. And the next step is to give the rounded effect to these so that they look like shoes. So by kind of pinching the sides like that, pinching the sides of the feet together, left and right both, we now get a gnome. And if you kind of fold the model in half lengthwise, there is your gnome. Now there's another model in the book called the Bag of Gold, and if you make one of those bags of gold, it'll fit snugly right inside his arms. As we know, gnomes love gold. So standing the model up, you should be able to stand it. If you need to make some adjustments to the feet, go ahead, and I hope you enjoyed this.